Hey guys, it's Weir, roadtoruta.com with your morning horn of Z's. I don't have any coffee in my hand, but it's a little later, and I'm still out on the road. So, would like to go over very quickly today my fourth book, right here, Conversations with God series. The book 4 is called The Silver Lining, and that is the cover page. It's a PDF book, and I'll put a link below. You can go to the Road to Ruta homepage into the Ruta's General Store, and you can see everything that we sell at the Road to Ruta. But this is a really cool book. But I want to show you a couple things about it. Of course, disclaimers. Hey, Road to Ruta, we disclaim everything. It's all conspiracy. Don't believe any of it. And it says right here, it's a disclaimer, okay? So if you lose money in Bitcoin or anything else, everybody take responsibility for themselves, please. Thank you. But I released this book about a year ago now. It's been quite a while since I did any of the Conversations with God books. But I want to show you one thing in particular. I'll go back and look at the contents with you. But this passage right here is what I started the book with. And it's from Shakespeare. And it goes like this. And I want you to relate this to your changing world, the changing world in a monetary system, the changing world, everything. Everything is changing now. And you got to get on board or the ship's going to leave. So here's the passage. There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. Omitted, all the voyages of their life is bound in shallows and in misery. On such a full sea we are now afloat, and we must take the current when it serves, or lose our ventures. William Shakespeare, that's from Julius Caesar, Act 4, Scene 3. And what it means is, if you see an opportunity that is going to change the world, or is in the process of changing the world, it's a good idea to jump on board, one way or the other. The world is changing. You know it on everywhere you look, to government, to financial, to societal. Everything is changing. And it is at these times of change that you can get on board with something unique and different and new and exciting, and it'll lead to your fortunes. Just like Shakespeare said, it is these times of change that people make fortunes and lose fortunes. Unfortunately, the death of the unbacked fiat system will cause the majority of humanity to lose their fortunes, and they'll be left kind of when the sea goes out, when the tide goes out, they'll be sitting there with nothing, and it's all because of third-party counterparty risk, because the banks are not long for this world, nor are anybody who deals with the banks. Now, who deals with the banks? Absolutely everybody, just about. And so humanity comes along and says, hey, we have this thing called Bitcoin. It's a new cryptocurrency. Spend some time and look at it. Get involved. This week's Friday road trip for all you private road subscribers is all about my education in Bitcoin and how, I was posting videos in the very early days saying, oh my God, an electronic form of money? No way. I didn't understand. It cost me a lot of money. That was sub-$100 Bitcoin. But in this week's Friday road trip, I've posted some of my old comments, and it showed how I slowly woke up to the possibility and the potential to have not a smooth transition, but a smoother transition if Bitcoin is available, if the cryptocurrencies are available to us to use for exchanging value, and even speculation, even you name it, it's going to happen to the cryptos. Because they're going to be there. They're going to be here for decades. Not all of them. Most of them will be gone within a year. There are many scams out there, and many are just not useful. Just because you create a cryptocurrency and you put it online and say, hey, everybody buy my cryptocurrency, doesn't mean it has any use in the future. Bitcoin will have the majority of the use as money. If you're looking for a form of money, it's Bitcoin. And a means of exchange, it's Bitcoin. And yes, the problems with scalability will be solved, which will take out probably half of the current cryptos out there, because they're all trying to get on the Bitcoin bandwagon and basically solve some of the issues that Bitcoin's having right now. In the end, Bitcoin's going to fix these problems, and then it'll be Bitcoin, and everybody will be running out of those old little currencies into the main one that's going to be around, which is Bitcoin. Ethereum is a different thing. It's a platform and a token, and it is the conduit to use the blockchain technology. And you're going to see good news about Ethereum every single day from here until 2099 or later, because it's just so useful. It's incredibly useful. Any kind of company can find a use to use the Ethereum platform. And so, yeah, get your Bitcoin and your Ethereum, definitely. And while you're at it, go buy this book. Here, I'll go through some of the chapters here. And for all you private road members, I have posted the Friday road trip, and that will be, actually I'm posting it in about half an hour. So you'll get it by the time I post this video. You'll get it. And if you want to become a private road member, go to roadtoruta.com, sign up for the 1-year subscription, and I will send you to your front door a paper wallet with $30 in Ethereum in it. And those who took advantage of it when Ethereum was, sub $20 have already paid for their subscription. So check it out, roadtoruta.com. Go to the new subscribers or subscription section on the left. And it'll tell you what you need to do to join the Road to Ruta. Anyway, here's the book, the chapters. Obviously, silver is big in this. Silver is big and will continue to be big. I know everybody's tired of the price not moving. That will change very soon. And hopefully by this summer, I will have the brand new Road to Ruta silver coin I give out with the subscriptions, which will be really cool. It won't be this month, probably next month. And I'm going to do a really high relief coin with all shined up and in boxes, and it's going to look great. I can't wait. But that won't be till July. In the meantime, join the Road to Ruta or renew your subscription. If the cryptos go crazy between now and the time the coin comes out, you can pay for it with the coin. I mean, you can pay for a New Year's subscription with your cryptocurrency. So, yes, the cryptos will go crazy all summer. It's going to be really volatile. But do you want to be on board, or do you want to be sitting back watching it like many of the old school gold and silver guys? They just can't get over the fact that their metal might not be the only thing that can be used after the banks crashed. It will be used. Gold and silver will be used. I think silver will be used for other things other than money. It's too valuable to use as money. I think gold will be used as money. But Bitcoin will be used as money as well. So might as well get on now when it's very, very early stages still. But just a couple chapters in this book. First one's about silver. Second one's about Bitcoin and the Chinese millennial. The Chinese are going to just skip right over the unbacked fiat system and go right to cryptocurrencies, and they love silver as well. China's a lot further ahead than the United States in approving Bitcoin. There'll be a lot of regulation, not stopping Bitcoin, but protecting Bitcoin. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but just look at what is your government right now stopping the adoption of Bitcoin? No, not at all. No government in the world, other than the state of Hawaii, has some stupid rules that Coinbase, they can't sign up with Coinbase, which is horrible for the people of Hawaii. But there's other exchanges you can sign up on. There's Kraken and Poloniex and all kinds of things. Just do your due diligence. People of Hawaii, yes, you can still buy Bitcoin. Just go to a different exchange. All right. And then Chapter 3 goes through the Road to Ruta Teacher's Guide, which is right out of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Really cool guide to the Wishes and Rainbows comic, and it talks about all the questions we have now. How do we reallocate money? What makes a good form of money? It talks about the gold in the Grand Canyon. Go check it out at the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston's website. You can just Google it, Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, Road to Ruta, or Ruta's Teacher Guide, and it'll show you where to go. And there's just, it's chock full of all kinds of things, markets, the markets and exchanges are going to be going crazy. A lot of them will shut down when the banks shut down. So be careful where you keep your assets. The potential for a full stop crash, meaning one of the too big to fail banks fails, and all of a sudden all banks just shut their door. They can't open it because they're all fractionally reserved. When people start going in, they don't have the money, and then everybody starts going in. And it's highly likely to happen. And it goes to all kinds of stuff. This is when I was promoting a Trump-Sanders ticket so that the chaos we're seeing right now would not have happened. If there was a Trump-Sanders ticket, we wouldn't have the chaos we're seeing in government right now. It would be a lot smoother. But they didn't take my advice. Unbelievable. Talks about guns, talks about earth changes, getting pushed out of the nest. That's what we're all going to be pushed out of the nest. The golden parachute talks about the Grand Canyon gold. And then the 18 is the silver lining, the kind of the end. And it's not a real rosy end, but it's one potential end. Now, the cryptos might help us smooth out that transition out of the old system into the new one, but I doubt it will be very smooth, truthfully. And then I talk about solutions to silver manipulations for the CFTC. I actually sent this to the new CFTC chief. So he's got a list of, I think it's 19 things you need to change on the COMEX if you want a freely traded market. And some of it is just they won't do, like showing everybody the position of every trader and showing everybody who's making these huge trades. Make it a publicly announced thing. And you can't hide your trades anymore. That's what our market needs, is no more hiding. And we'll be able to see that 99% of these trades are just like 2 or 3 banks trading back and forth to each other to set the price. And that's the thing we need to know if we want free markets. Anyway, this is just a quick one. Go to the Road to Ruta website and sign up for the annual subscription, and you get $30 in paper wallet Bitcoin mailed to your front door. This is Weir. We'll talk to you later.